Welcome to the Billy Ho Forecast Show. Please subscribe and like the video. Remember, the more you share, the bigger we grow. Now, let's go!
Hello, Billy Ho here. Today on the show, we're going to preview the Canadian Open, RBC back in Canada. Finally, after the 2-year hiatus for COVID. And we are playing this year at St. George's Golf and Country Club, located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And today we're going to touch on some skills. I've taken a look at the course, and we'll go over that. And we'll talk about some players, maybe that'll play well on par 70s and different things like that. So let's get going here. St. George's. The course is going to play approximately 7,000 yards, a hair over. Par 70, it has 3 par 5s. 5 par 3s. So we're still going to get some scoreable holes. So it's not going to be like your typical par 70. We got an extra par 5, 2 of which I'll talk about here in a minute. The fairways seem to be tree lined. I'm going to actually have a little drone flyover from YouTube on the description. So take a look at that. It seems to be very windy fairways, like snake windy fairways. Definitely undulating and uneven, a lot of pot bunkers because it is kind of a linksy style, open type course. And the greens and the fairways both are like a bent grass POA mix. And the rough is going to be fescue. And it was really hard for me to tell the depth of the fescue rough. I don't know how hard it's going to be. The fairways look pretty narrow. So if the rough is grown up, it might be kind of tough. So we'll be looking at some accuracy off the tee type of players. And so that kind of fescue obviously is not the big, tall, golden, wavy stuff you see in the British Open. It's going to be, you can mow it down. Some golf courses use fescue as fairway. So we'll look at that. I posted up here scoreable holes. And there's 7 holes that the players are going to need to take advantage of. 5 of them are your standard between 22 and 26%, like short sub 400 par 4s. There's a short par 3 that looks pretty scoreable. But then there's the third par 5, which is a longer, pretty tough. It's actually only 26% birdie or better hole, number 15. Now the 2 holes, number 9 and number 11, dial 911 emergency, baby, because those 2 are way up there. They are like 50% birdie rate and then 4 to 6% eagle rate. So we're going to see some fireworks on those 2 holes. So what I would recommend is on your showdown slate is for the first 2 rounds, be looking at the guys going off on the number 1 tee, because you're going to get the number 9 hole, which is an easy par 5, the number 10 hole, which is a scoreable par 4, 22, 26%, something like that, birdie rate. And then you get that number 11 hole. So you can book in eagles. I mean, you can roll some points and then get the birdie streak as well. So as far as the skill set goes, you're going to be looking to hit fairways, good drives. You're going to be looking to hit greens and regulation, gained big time. Ball striking and approach. This is actually my motto from the RBC or the other RBC Heritage. So I don't know that there's corollary there or not, but there is a lot of longer iron shots, proximity 200 plus. So you always got to have your DK points in your birdie or better gained. And of course, par five scoring. And obviously, these greens are smallish. I didn't mention that before, but they look small and they look sort of raised. So if you miss the green, you're going to have some skills to get up and down. So long irons, and look for a list of guys scrolling across the screen a little later that are maybe, say, some DK scores, top 10 list. And so let's look at a few guys. Of course, Scotty Scheffler is number one with a bullet, and JT's number two. Rory, Shane, I mean, all these guys, and this is for, I do believe, I don't think I checked par 70s. Okay. And this is just straight up last 6 months, recent form. So you're talking 30 to 50 rounds, the calendar year of 2022. And you can see Scotty, he's tearing it up. Chris Kirk, obviously, he's been playing really, really well lately. So I think the week off do him some good. And Cam Smith competing again today. Sebastian Munoz, all these guys can score. This dude right here, Lipsky, I'm going to be looking into him. He was brought up like a couple of weeks ago at the Schwab, and that was par 70, obviously. So I think he might be a par 70 guy to take a look at. He's obviously good at driving. He makes birdies. And so the DK points are there. And he's all right, you know, from 200 plus with the long irons and whatnot. JJ Spawn really let me down. I thought he would have played better than that, but he just absolutely trunk slammed a couple weeks ago. So I'm not going to be so hip to him. Adam Hadwin. And people are going to say, oh, Johnny Vegas, he won back-to-back Canadian Opens. Not this course. Different course. That course was a big, wide open par 72, 7,500 yard. I forgot what it was, but it's not like he can't play good here because he's looking damn good this week, but he's going to be popularity personified. Adam Hadwin, I actually tweeted out all Canada squad, the O Canada squad, and Svensson would be on that squad. He's ball striking it. Taylor Pendrith, who we haven't seen in a little while, is going to be definitely worth a look. Nick Taylor's another guy, O Canada squad. Aaron Rye. There's going to be a lot of guys. I want guys who are hitting fairways and greens and then have a chance to do a little bit of DK scoring. So all these guys in this little mix, and I tweeted out as kind of a joke, but really not so much of a joke. Luke Donald playing really, really well lately. Let's take a look at what Luke Donald's been up to here. Is he making cuts? Because he finished third here. I know it was like 12 years ago, but he's made a few cuts. He made the Wells Fargo that was at Avenel, and tough conditions there. I mean, the approach game is solid. He's been getting absolutely destroyed off the tee, and that's the only thing that worries me. But other than that, you know, he might be worth a gander. Who knows? But that's going to wrap it up for the preview show. Be sure to stay tuned for the Tuesday show. Maybe we'll bring back Dave, the DFS chef. He's been a popular guest his last few weeks, so I appreciate him always. So if he wants to come on, me and Billy Ho will get her done. And until next time, peace.